Driving the oldies truck?
Driving old school's truck.
What are we about to do?
We're about to go load up some soup parts and go dispose of them at the crab.
Tell me about this truck.
I drove this baby. It's kind of, remember me and my dad went Baja in it, remember that?
Yeah.
We talked him into going Baja in this here pickup truck on Christmas Day. We almost got snowed into the pit. We couldn't get out. He couldn't get his truck out. He'd get all the way up to the tip top of the ramp and I'd come up with my car. Wah!
That was the day you backed
Bam!
into. That was the day I got your sedan stuck in that mud hole and cricked up the front end.
And then I fucking cricked up Ronice's front end with my rear end.
Fuck yeah, man, that was crazy.
That was straight crazy.
Did you get in trouble stealing this truck one time or some shit?
Yeah, I almost got charged with Grand Theft Auto because I stole this truck and was smoking weed in it. And I got popped. Actually, I just got done smoking weed. I'm like, I'm sitting here all fucking stoned and shit. And I'm like, yeah. And I fucking put the bitch in gear and get going and taking off. And about not even a half block down the road, I pass a cop who whips around, pulls me over. I roll my window down, all this fucking pot smoke comes billowing out of the fucking truck. And he's like, can you step out of the car? I was like, oh shit. Yeah. Down to the station out.
Which way you going? This way?
Yep. Get my hands all rusty.
Oh, I've left this here. That goes in my car.
Those are the old farm mudders right there. There's some muddy tires. To the Carbola. I was towing a trash wagon. I was the tow vehicle and you were the towee. And I had to
Drive
tow
real
you.
slow through here.
And so
Right
instead
across
of
this.
just towing you, I pulled you right here through the mayor's yard. And we turned around halfway in his yard and halfway.
Well, didn't you cut between the house and the tree?
I think I went between the tree and the telephone pole.
Okay. Mayor's house.
Old Mayor Butler. Yeah, we own this town. This is our town. This is our town. Subaru Alliance, baby. But recognize.
There's a tow truck. It took my car away. That's where the tow truck driver lives. Remember him from the movie. Look, a Subaru Butler. You never would have known.
Subaru!
I wonder who drives that. I wonder if there's Subaru Alliance potential. This light coming here, I got pulled over. I had a cop behind me go through this stop sign, up to this next stop sign. I didn't signal, but instead of turning left, I was going to cut, like, jog over where that guy is walking and go down that way. It's behind the Carbola. Well, I pull up in there, this cop just fucking whips his lights on, so I just fucking haul fucking ass down this lane, fucking down around the side of the Carbola, get sideways, and get to the front of the Carbola and bust out in a 180 and jump out of the car with my hands up like, what? The man almost pulled pursuit on your ass, and traffic jam. Yeah, he's like, well, what the fuck you pulled me over for? So you didn't signal. I said, I was going straight. Well, I showed him my fictitious bill of sale and it was all good. I said, I gotta be to court tomorrow at 150 miles away.
There's a 180 mark.
Down this way is where old Plank pulled over my car from 30 yards away. Stay, hey you, come here! Fucking jack stick. Little trash wagon. Is that old transmission on there?
Yeah, fucking is.
I'll stack the tires down here. Nobody noticed them, they'll just think they were there to begin with.
Legacy struts on there? Looks like a legacy strut to me.
Yeah, unless it came off that Nissan. Oh, it's like a legacy strut with an EA2 spring on it. We did try to swap springs, didn't we? I'm trying to think where an extra one would have turned up from. Unless I might have brought that back from somewhere. I don't know. Unless that's the XT strut and I couldn't use it for some reason. No, the XT, no, Tom let them go. They were air struts. this along the wall by these tires. Drive around the back where nobody will notice them. Remember this farm tire here?
Oh yeah! Big ol' ass tractor tire?
Yeah.
We rolled that out of the Carbola, didn't we? We rolled that into Ronice's brat
Yeah.
several times, I
Well,
believe.
Joe Robert was all he sees hauled truckloads of steel away for 20 bucks. Thought we was making rich on the scrap bandwagon. Decided to junk his brat. We fucking straight drugged that shit out of the Carbola. Dragged it for the fucking
Wheel
chain.
on by one lug nut. I thought I was gonna snap off him, hiding behind shit, and you're like, "Rah!" Fucking dragging the shit. I'm like, oh, waiting for that fucking lug nut to shoot off like a bullet.
Yeah, we
was
backed
scary.
that fucking tire about 30 feet back in the Carbola, just started rolling it. All the way down, put a big old dent in the side of the brat. Robert comes out with a sledgehammer, tries to beat the brat, and he fucking takes a swing at the bed and misses. The head overshoots the bed and catches it right behind the head and snaps it right off his shit. Oh man, there were an extra 6 pounds of fucking scrap.
Yeah,
Fucking broke a motor, and Eli's wondering where all his tools end up to and shit. Here's Zanny Duke's car. He's stranded in Butler. Zanny Duke disappeared while I was trying to figure out how to get him back to Fort Wayne. I guess we called the Carbola. Everybody said he wasn't here, but he was just hanging out
In the way back.
in the way back. I guess Zanny Duke about a week or two ago decided to, you know, do a little bit of self-maintenance on his car, checked all his fluids, added coolant, checked his oil. Well, I guess they forgot to put the radiator cap on, and he drove it so far, I guess up to St. Joe or something, and it got hot. Pulled over and realized, well, the radiator cap's missing, and it puked out some coolant, so he topped it off. Well, I guess he's doing fine for a couple days, but then it started getting hot again. And I guess he got stranded in St. Joe somewhere, and some guy told him it was his thermostat, so then he goes to yank the thermostat out, and then tries to put it back together. Well, it keeps leaking, so cranks down the bolt till it broke off. Well, you needed to put a gasket or some silicone in it, but the thermostat wasn't the problem to begin with. The problem is when it puked off its coolant, and he added some, it didn't get all the air out of it. And you got to like let it, you know, idle for a while and suck it down and let the thermostats open. If you don't do that, if you try to fill up a hot car, it's just going to puke out. So I mean, the car is stranded here in Butler, at least not with a blown head gasket right of yet, but a twisted off bolt on the intake or the thermostat housing off the water pump, which leaves the car immobile for the moment. All over forgetting to put the radiator cap on.
This is Butler's finest.
I wonder if this is a Stanford.
I don't know.
Oh, Miles Fox in a video camera once again.
Yes, it is.
What it is. Here he comes. Alright, we're drawing up on Josh's house with a pig behind us. Yeah, this is Jay Foon's place, Josh Fuentes. I used to live in here, and then I used to live in my car out in front of here. We had many a block party here, across from the mayor's yard. There goes our pig. Oh, just a creeping. I'm gonna have to go intercept his ass. The brake light's still a-shining. Trying to pull a stealth mode on us.
There's a Subaru in Josh's driveway.
Whoa, hey, that's the Subaru he wants me to work on. What is this, 505 Elm Street, Butler, Indiana? This is the one that Trogdor brought up from West Virginia. Until Robert decided to fix a carburetor, but he decided to take the spacer plate out of it. Now it don't run right.